Yes. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the I Want to Meet LeBron James podcast. Best Friends edition.
You have anybody else coming?
Ruben's in the couch right now. We slice him out. He jumps out. Big entrance. So
Big
yeah,
entrance.
it is currently Greenwich Mean Time, 4:10 p.m. I woke up at Estonian Mean Time, 3:30 p.m. I love your first message to me was, "Are you awake?"
No, let's get straight to the point. What am I gonna ask then? How is your morning going, my dear? There's only one issue. Are you actually awake or?
My body clock is absolutely fucked. What time have you been going to bed and waking up?
Well, it's been fucked because I know I'm doing the Comedians of Europe every day at 2:30.
I know, that's an early one,
and
isn't
I
it?
have to set an alarm for it, which is a weird concept to have to set an alarm for a thing that's happening 2:30 p.m.
No, just a comedy gig in general.
Yeah, for sure.
No. I think it was last Wednesday. It was like the day after you'd arrived, and I slept through two shows. I slept through a 3:15 and a 4:15 show.
Well, that's what you get when you hire the king. He might show up. He might.
There was talks of FaceTime me in, but even that I didn't want to even do. Fuck that. What's the weirdest gig you've done at Edinburgh Fringe so far?
The weirdest one?
Yeah.
Well, all the ones where you sent me to sob for you. I'm starting to now see the pattern of when you've done a show once.
Most singletons hasn't caught on yet, so you keep that shit to yourself.
No, because yesterday was like very fun, but the karaoke that was happening in the next room was louder than.
Is this the midnight one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that the other day. Where's it coming from? Is it like the right-hand side or?
No, I think it's
downstairs?
It's just over the live room, but the live room has karaoke at that time, and after midnight they turn, because the outside turns their music up, so the karaoke has to turn there because they have two musics competing downstairs.
Obviously.
And then
and that's why it just gives it that cool, chill atmosphere. You know, when you go in there.
You know, comedy is the best when you can't pause. It really.
Comedy's timing is hard enough. Now you're gonna do it to a beat. Like, they're about to play Standstill. Be like, I gotta finish on this real quick. You're like, da-da-da-da. You're like, doesn't matter. I'll tell you next time. See you later. That's crazy. I hate DJs. Do you hate them?
No, I love DJs. No, I'm
Estonian ones.
I'm so envious of like musicians or whatever that you can just blast over the drunk people with. And how
such a good point.
No, because I write jokes and craft some shit. You just go fucking, and everybody goes.
Yeah,
nuts. Because I know there's so much work that goes into it, but also I like to infuriate my friends who do it and just say that fuck it.
No, but you're thinking like proper DJs. I'm thinking like a Three Sisters DJ is not a proper DJ. He's pressing play and pause for sure, isn't he?
Yeah, but that's the same. Like some idiot out on a crate yelling at people, calling himself like a comedian. You're not a.
Yeah, but he's not though. He's a street performer.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm saying like, it's easier to, if people are yelling, like you can just turn off the music. If you're getting yelled at a comedy, you just gotta turn up the riffs. Trust me, I turn up the riffs every fucking day.
No, but yeah, because you can just always, and also people will ask for the same thing again and again and again. While in comedy, only you have to be like a hardcore fucking fan to want to hear a bit again. You want more shit and more shit. So it's really hard to get like. It's not hard to get repeat customers, but even with you tell them, hey, it's a new show every time. Yeah. And then after 2 times, they realize it's the very same show every time. oh no, did I let it slip?
No, I mean, I say it's different acts. And then I make you wear disguises. No. I said, he's got to have a t-shirt on.
No, but I mean, so yeah, it is very, but also, yes, all DJs, fuck off.
Yeah, get fucked, you rats. There's one subscriber. God damn it. Sorry, Tiesto. Is he alive, Tiesto?
Yes.
He is?
Avicii killed himself.
Oh, what a pussy. He killed himself?
Yes.
I thought it was like an accident overdose.
Well, let's just leave it there.
Okay.
A fun little cliffhanger.
I heard that he spilled a beer on his laptop, then killed himself. He's like, what can I do without this? No, it's, you're absolutely right. It's not funny. Did you find your book?
If there was a way to distance myself from you on this cum couch, I would
No,
sure.
don't you worry. You mean the guest bedroom? The guest suite? Yo, what was I going to say? I had a great question there, but I'm still half asleep.
No, you did not have a great question.
It was something about, like, have you ever met any famous DJs?
Yes, there's two Estonian ones that are actually very famous now.
Oh, sick.
So I think they will count.
What are they called?
There's a band called Cartoon.
Yeah.
That they're actually, some things have like in 20 million something on Spotify. And there's a thing called it's even hard to pronounce for Estonian. It's like because he has an E with fucking spots on it.
But you have one of them in your name?
No. Yes, but also no.
It's above the U, isn't it?
Yeah. We have U, O, and A with spots, but we don't have an E with spots, and I don't know what that means. I don't think any language actually has it.
Yeah.
It just makes
a lot of people in Liverpool got a dick with spots. That's about it. It's a crabs joke.
It's a riff.
It's a riff. Register that riff.
If someone has a riff counter. No, have you?
Just an abacus.
Have you introduced the Richter scale to your listeners yet?
No,
last
I have it in my notes.
I started counting or judging Kyle's riffs on the Richter scale. And
didn't ask him to do that.
And this was maybe 2.4 on the Richter scale. Most people.
It's out of 3.
Most people couldn't even feel it. It's like the professional machines registered the riff. But actually, like no silverware was fucking clinging anywhere.
Some lady outside like dropped their lighter, but she didn't know why. But that was just a ricochet. Oh no, I say ricochet. So I was roasting somebody. When I roasted somebody, it was comedian. I said, "Oh, sorry, you're catching ricochets," and then straight into it. And I didn't even mean to. I meant to say ricochet, but I said ricochet.
Yeah, sometimes being stupid helps you.
Only knowing a couple of words really helps. Doesn't clog up your mind, and you know what I mean. I'll tell you who I met Peking Duck. Do you know them? The DJs. Peking Duck, yeah, you do.
No.
Okay, well the cool people would in a KFC at the airport in Sydney, but not inside the airport, like the KFC outside the airport, like where the car park was, because they were obviously staying in some fancy hotel. Me and my mates were staying in a camper van parked next to KFC. Good location, I know.
Yeah.
And then when we saw them like coming in or whatever, and we were like, "Oh, we saw you last night." And they were like, "Hey," they were walking into KFC, and then we walked into KFC. So you know what I mean? Yeah. Not so different. That's how I want to be. I still want to be Moss Kitchen in 20 years. Did you find your little notebook?
Yes, I did.
I've seen that book. It is very Game of Thrones, you know?
Yes.
Was it like a family heirloom that got passed down during generations? Or?
No, I just don't write that much. Like usually, like a 5-minute bit is maybe 2 words, which means it takes me very long to fill a notebook. So that little book is like.
Well, a 5-minute bit is 2 words. Oh, because you always write down a set list every day? No, you don't.
No. Only just new shit. So I just have pretty much like random. Just single words or like 2-word phrases that remind me of what bits I kind of have. And so it takes me, like this little notebook is 3 years. It's with me at every show, which means it gets very, very mangled up, but it still has some good pages in it.
No. It was like
well,
gold on the front and all that, man, and stuff.
Yeah, but one of the, like, what's them called? The things that the book is in between of the two hard sides.
The hardback.
Yes.
Yeah,
One
the
of
cover.
one of the
Yes! Come on!
us two.
That's a 3.6 on the smart scale.
Us two trying to put like
I can't believe I did
the
that.
English.
Yeah. Because that's what they say. They
It's
say,
like a Labrador.
you
and a
can't
monkey.
judge an Estonia by its cover.
Yeah, but anyway, I lost one of the covers like a year ago, so
Oh.
now the book is getting more damage.
Oh, shit. And I bet you I could guess some of you. So, I bet you Facebook Mum is called one of your jokes, eh?
No,
Oh, what's that one called?
it's called Mom's Messenger.
Damn it! Okay, that's close. Let me try and guess another one. The Sergey that's just called the Roomba. Freedom Roomba.
It's called the vacuum.
Damn it! Okay, I'm giving you more credit. I'm pushing up these.
No, you're not.
This reads better as a set list. You say it better, but it reads. Let's have a look. Farted. I farted. That's easy.
No, that's not.
Home Alone.
It's not in there. It's not worth.
Life Coach. Obviously, that's one.
Yes, life
Coach.
coaches.
That's what's called.
Yeah.
Perfect.
In Estonian, it's actually called Jurra, like the sound I make.
I would love to somebody find that book because it looks like it's an old book. It would look like hexes, spells if somebody found that. But like that's a comedian. They'd be like, "Well, this comedian, he's trying to put a hex on the whole festival."
Yeah, does he do his sets when his eyes are only white?
Yeah. Like, what's this guy's like? And is it candles or is it spotlights off?
Yeah, and people start bleeding from their ears and noses and shit like that.
That's how you know you're crushing. People are screaming.
I love also the level of your career where you doing a podcast means the 7 other people living here can't come to the kitchen.
No breakfast for 20 minutes.
There's fucking starving people in there.
You can live off these riffs. We're currently watching like, somebody's bacon burn at the moment. No, I said again, it's an open riff policy. You can come by and all that.
Yeah, but you have to also provide a riff if you're coming.
Yeah,
no free eggs. No free, and the door closed. Somebody wanted eggs, but no riffs.
Nobody's there figuring about it. I've got this new minute. It's not worth it. Oh wait.
Yeah.
Love it.
Oh fuck.
We only got a chance to play basketball one time this year because the fucking weather's been a fucking joke. But what do you reckon?
Also, the public courts here are. I mean, I get it. It's like football and whatever nation.
Oh, they don't give a shit here.
But still, but I mean,
even the new ones, they build them where it's just like solid metal, like no give. You know what I mean? The ball hits that, you're sending at the other side. You know what I mean? Yeah,
that's the weird thing. But I mean, I know it's crazy in Estonia because we have every city has like quite a few proper, like the new rubber coating, proper rims, proper backboards, everything, and they're just
the shockproof ones, yeah,
and they're just public, just for people to get out. But I haven't seen that like too much anywhere, anyway.
America, obviously, that's gonna be everywhere. When you
but I mean, like the UK is fucked. Even in like Australia, like the inside ones were fucking like the rec centers. That was really cool.
Yeah.
But all the outside ones were.
Oh no, even they were shocking. But you can't play outside there. It's too fucking hot.
Yeah, but we have 9 months of snow, and we have the courts, so they have more good playing time than us for sure.
Well, we did play. We done that fucking Midnight Madness.
Yeah, we did.
That was good.
That was very cool.
And even then, I can't remember. There's one good outdoor. It's called McCollum Park in Perth. We didn't go because we just kept playing indoor. And then obviously somebody broke your nose, so you couldn't play. There's another guest here. Yeah, I did it. I'll do it again. I'll stand by it. You fucking watch it. So yeah, we just bowled once, but we've been gigging up a storm. I'm going to be doing my fake awards show as well Friday night as well. That's perfect. So I can see you.
Why you call it a fake award show though?
Because it's the Laffies.
Yeah, but it is an award show.
Oh, it is. I mean, it's bigger than all these fucking ones.
It is, and it's the same. They're all fucking subjective. Just someone giving out awards.
Well, Raul was like, I got shortlisted. I was like, you probably got to win a award off me. Don't stress too much about it. I got you.
You think anyone is ever gonna put the Laffy on their poster?
Yo, so this year I put best black comic on mine. Obviously, real small, but you can see it if you look in. And then obviously Richie put it on his best poster for Andrew Tate. and Ian Pringle put Best International Comedian nominated. You won it, obviously, but he's put it on his poster. So it's like, if you put a reef around it, people are idiots, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's it, isn't it?
I did it one time where, like, on my well, it was some years ago because it was on back of the DVD, whatever.
Yeah.
Because I up until a couple of years ago I did DVDs of my specials just because I want to have it like a physical. It still had either like a link or like a USB thing in it with it. So I'm not expecting you to watch the DVD, but just as a fucking thing, I think they're very cool. And then I took the worst reviews I found online or just online comments and whatever, and made those like into reviews, and I gave them like whatever 5 stars. Someone, because I think the craziest one I had is because I had a food truck, right?
Yeah.
And someone commented under my video, said that should have stuck with the burgers.
That's a great one.
That is a ridiculously good one.
Because people are like, what is he on about?
Yeah,
but if you know, well, you know that would have sliced you in half.
Yeah, no, but that means he really, because the burgers were really good.
Yeah,
so,
that's true.
So it's.
Oh, so you just think that he's not roasting your comedy at all? He's like, this guy's a phenomenal comedian. But what about those burgers? You think that's what he's doing? He's sat at home enjoying the special. This is hilarious. This is the funniest thing ever. Oh God, I wish I had a burger.
No, being a traveling comedian, you have to try and see the positive in things.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, like, so when people comment, they go like, "This guy isn't funny." They mean that I've transcended comedy.
Yeah,
I'm funnier than what funny is.
No, I've had like 7 different conversations with different comedians here who've gotten like 2 or 3-star reviews, and they've been like, "Yeah, I mean, obviously they have something like against me," and you're like, well, I've seen the show. It was a very kind 3 stars. The fuck exactly. Are you on about?
No, this other guy, Jeremiah, that's always like a clown, you know him. He was on the show last night at Live at the Big Caves, and he was telling me before, I'm like, how's it going? You know, standard shit. He's like, oh yeah, I've had like 12-hour show, I had 5 standing ovations, and Steve Bennett was in one of the standing ovations, and he still gave him a 3 stars.
Yeah,
he didn't even mention the standing ovation in a review. You're like, if you're going to mention anything in the review, that is what you mention. Like, that's the best thing that can happen, really, isn't it? You know what I mean? You standing ovation, the crowd safe.
Yeah, but also I think it depends on a show, because a lot of at least what I've seen, like the clown and like the more cabaret and whatever, if it's like a big show, then and back home as well, it is kind of tradition that you stand up in the end anyway, and you also clap the people back on the stage a couple of times. And it's not really to do with like, it had to really suck if you just stay sitting and only do a little golf clap. Like standing up in like, that means it was fine. Kind of type of thing.
That's just what you do and feel as you stand.
Yeah. And that's the same thing. Like I think, I don't know, we talked about it in my podcast anyway, but that's why, like, I don't go back for encores, because I don't think it's an encore. It's just them being and here is the same thing where the show, and because the lights went on and the dude was standing there with his hole, and then everyone kind of, okay, I think, because the first somebody stood up, and then I was like, well, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna be that guy.
So it's not even like the way he seemed, that it was like he's in the middle of a bit, he finishes the bit, and then he's standing ovation.
Yes, that's like, a standing ovation.
Yeah, that's a standing ovation. Like
or when you finish and the whole fucking
So he's just come back out. He's ended the show and he's come back out for a bow.
Yeah.
Well, of course they're gonna fucking.
And
they're probably getting ready to leave anyway, so they're like, oh, I clap and then just go. They're not gonna sit. A standing ovation is that they stand and they sit back down. If they stand and they leave, that's the end of the show.
Yes, so it's somewhere there. Like, I've seen a lot of people talk about how they get standing ovation and how. So I think the word.
You got slow walkouts, mate. That's what you got. That's what you got.
People are really watering down the word crush. Is what I'm trying to. Like, you hear some people before you see them, and they're like, oh, for this. And even some shows we've done together, like at your show we had a dude fucking bomb, and for the rest of the night go, no, I know I crushed that set.
Just say his name,
know.
Kyle Lucy. Just say his name. Fuck you, Kyle Lucy. The period one, it's like, you crushed, why don't you stripped? So the mere fact, that should humble you immediately.
Yeah, I haven't heard...
My show, I'll tell you if you crushed or not.
I haven't heard someone really booed while on the stage, maybe ever. That was the first time I've heard someone actively booed on stage and then afterwards say, I know I crushed. I know I crushed.
I think, but it wasn't everybody. I thought it was a weird one because he booed him straight away out of nowhere. You knew the boos were coming, you just didn't know when they were coming. You knew they were coming though. You could lock that in on the boo scale. And then, he doubled down on something. That kid's crazy, I love him.
And I was talking about someone else anyway. But,
was you?
Yes.
Who?
It doesn't matter.
Tell me after it, obviously.
Yes, I only if you have only say something if you have something nice to say. Keep the bad shit to yourself.
Have we met? You ugly piece of shit. Thanks for doing the pod. No, I've been calling Sander every day. I don't know why. I just decided one day I'm going to give him a different name. So normally I just call him Sander Justice, which obviously is his Christian name. Sorry, Christian, Russian Orthodox or whatever he is. And then now I'm just doing it fun every day. It's something different. Flames is good. When he's stripping, he's Flames. Alcohol is good for you is Sander Saville, because nobody really, I think people kind of hear it, but they're like, well, that can't be right.
It must be something that sounds like...
Yeah. If I need him to save the show, then he's Sander Legacy. Because I got to, tune a bit of kind of legacy into him. And then what other ones have I used? Obviously, Õigus. I'll try a bit of Õigus. You know what I mean? Like my favourite Estonian dish. My favourite Estonian dish, Õigus.
Let's do it five times. Okay. 5 times. I say my actual name, my actual last name, and you...
Okay.
Because we've been friends now for 5 years. It is time.
Colleagues.
Anyone else? Because I thought it's like an English thing, but it's not an English thing. Then I thought it's maybe a Scouse thing, but no, the Scousers get... And I don't get where you get the fucking R in there. So
you go.
Õigus.
Õigus. I can't do it. It hurts me throat. You're saying, you put an R in there, you're saying Õigus.
No, open mouth. Õigus.
Yeah, but it took me forever to say fucking Helica's name, didn't it?
Yeah, but you're getting there.
Yeah, exactly. What? You haven't got it?
No, it was actually very close.
Yeah. Helica. No, I fucked it up then. No, it's not Helga. It's in between Helga and Helica.
You know
Helica?
Yeah, it's...
Helica. That's
it.
Helica.
Okay, you have 3 more...
Helica.
3 more times. Õigus.
Õigus.
Very good.
Õigus.
And now just without the stroke.
You have to stretch your leg. I can't bring you up like that. Õigus. Like, I'm far away. I'll have to hold the mic down here. Just bring your heads. Went to the stage. You know him, you love him. Possibly his last gig here. Even though the festival's not over, but it's pissing me off. Sander Õigus.
Yeah, I will even take that.
Come on!
It was very far, nice. But I will take that.
Well, you're Sander O.J. Simpson tonight, so it doesn't matter. Sander James. No, Sander Wade, maybe. Sander Cephalosha.
Yeah.
You like that? Yeah?
Sure.
All right.
And you get that name, and you don't get mine.
Yeah. Well, you never played. I've never put several multis on you, have I?
Okay. So if I ever get to the league, then you will know my name.
Say my name then, my proper name.
Harnwell.
The full one.
I don't know your middle name.
Francis.
Kyle Francis Harnwell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy.
Because
no. The thing is, like your whatever language you call this, excuse or whatever you call it. That was my fun way of saying Scouse. Right?
Yeah.
Put a little Scottish on there.
Yeah.
The Scousers. You just have a limited range of because that's the thing when people start speaking Estonian or try to learn. The first thing is a lot of languages can't like roll the R, because you have the R, but we have a lot of because even Sander has the proper and all these fucking sounds. So you were setting yourself up for a fail there because we have all the sounds anyway, and because we speak Russian, then Russians have so many fucking weird things you have to be able to. So there's not many words in a language that even that you can't. That's the same reason why if you go to, for example, like Egypt and in these tourismy places, the dudes can say fucking things that sound close to like 10 different languages. They just hear something and then they keep repeating it. But that's also because their language has all the fucking and so many fucked up sounds in it that no language really baffles them, you know.
True.
But you are on the very other side of that scale. Very limited.
Well, Sander always roasts me, and he always says, he says, when the people from Liverpool start sounding Arabic,
which is
very true. Like, fuck. It killed. I hate it as well, and I have to like do my little reaction, play my part. Oh, what? Oh.
No, you don't have to. The crowd.
No, I've stopped doing it now. I just do that. Before you even do the bit, I'm just stood there like this, just like on the off chance.
Yeah. Oh, the one I did on Hater Live the other night was very very good. I'm happy about it. I'm gonna work it into now. That you look like well, the chemo did something.
It didn't fix it.
It didn't fix
it.
But for sure you had to.
Yeah. I had to be studied out for sure. People had more questions. So normally at the end of your shows, the theatres, I can't remember when I opened for you. Did they stand and clap at the end?
Yes and no, because what we do is I want them to leave.
He doesn't do it on call.
So I give them like 5 seconds of clapping, and then we just put on music and switch the lights. So we do our best to just go. Nothing. I'm not coming. And now they know by now that I'm not coming. I'm not coming back. So there's no. We're not expecting you to clap. Just fuck off. Just fuck off.
One night in a smaller theatre, could I come back out and just see how quickly they leave?
Well, if we leave,
I'll go out bow.
If we leave the lights as they are, and if we leave them in the dark and the silence, they will be clapping for quite a long.
Really? Yeah, I remember that last time. It didn't do it. And it was like 10 minutes. It was crazy, wasn't it? Like
no. And it will get like louder as well, because if it will stay dark, then they will, okay, we have clapped, now let's get in, woo, let's see if we can, they want to dictate, but yeah, if it changes.
Jokes on them, we're already in the Hesberger next door, we're already in the car,
and I also, what we do is we try and time it by, let's also open the doors then, because then you can hear the fucking thing of the curtain, and hearing the curtain move is a really universal, okay, the thing is actually... There's no, we didn't change the lights to so I could see you or whatever. Exactly, so yeah, just get the fuck out.
You literally just lights blasted. Yeah. Fire alarm! Pull the fire alarm! Get out! All right, quickly before we go, because we got alcoholics good for you. 45 minutes. Do you know any new ways I can meet LeBron? You're going to America, so you could scout it out for me. You know,
so I think, Kyle, this is maybe about time to accept that it's never happening.
As if I've still got 2 more years while he's still playing, and then after that, it's probably easier to meet him. I want to meet him while he's still playing, obviously.
Yes, but also it was when you started doing this, your career was in this trajectory, and LeBron's, and you could see. At some point they will meet, but now
like a graph,
LeBron has, even if he's
he just won gold, so it's slightly up.
Yeah, and also just because of the clothing and everything, and now Bronny, he will stay in this trajectory for a while.
Yeah.
Now you very graciously and very proudly have accepted this trajectory. And as you can see,
I am not gracious.
They are moving.
I need a recount on this. It's not an official graph.
And just farther and farther away.
No, I'm going to America more and more though. That's got to count for something.
No.
Damn it.
So yeah, that is very very.
Maybe LeBron's watched Kill Tony and he's seen Ari.
And then. Ari will meet him, and then
Ari wouldn't even want to meet him. That's the irony of it.
Who's that?
If I went to Ari, it was like, you know, LeBron's in the back. You want to go say hello? He'd be like, no. We're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Okay. So I have a couple of ideas, though. You can change your citizenship to a country that just doesn't have basketball. So if you make the national team in some made up part of the world, and it's also like in Oceania,
like South Sudan didn't have indoor basketball courts.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even need indoor ones.
So in some that type of
like a Wales,
you can maybe make it through the wild card to the Olympics. So I think that is your most.
I'm a quarter Welsh. But still, it's some good basketball.
Yeah, but I think it's also the country has to also
like El Salvador.
Where you get on the team, they also have to qualify.
Yeah.
So I think the
an Australian or something?
It's Oceania in Estonia, whatever they call it, that region. Yeah. I think that's the one where it's
like a Fijian island, maybe or something.
Yes. Go somewhere there. Nice. And if
just a bunch of screen setters, massive Maoris, and I'm just coming off them.
Yeah. No, and you also have to convince some really good players to come with you who have the same type of dream of some either American dudes who will never make the US or NBA, something. Yeah. So I think that is your most realistic way of actually meeting LeBron and him actually having to give you some FaceTime, because if you're D'ing him up, you can't ignore me.
Oh yeah, of course. No, when I'm ready, like that. When I'm like, I mean, you know, like, obviously he probably would blow by me anyway. Let's be serious, but I'd probably just let him by me. I love him more than I love El Salvador.
Respect for the king.
It's a great idea. All right, take a very formed nation to the Olympics on my back and meet him that way. Nice,
easy.
Perfect. I love that, yeah. And then when I got my hand in his face, maybe I've written something on it. I love you. Sander Flames Justice Jr. Thank you for doing this show. Sander Flames Justice Jr. Carl Legacy in a bit.